What's going on, everybody? Today we are talking about Nucleus Vision, and remember, I am doing a Bitcoin giveaway on this channel, so if you would like a chance to win zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, put on post notifications, like this video, and comment down below, including your Bitcoin wallet address in that comment, and you'll be automatically entered for a chance to win zero point 0.1 Bitcoin. And remember, this is a random giveaway, and it's only for my subscribers, so the only requirement is that you have to be subscribed to the channel with post notifications turned on. And so if you're the lucky selected winner, make sure that you have that Bitcoin wallet address available so that you have a place to receive your winnings if you're the selected winner. And good luck. Everybody has a chance to win. And yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the subscribers on this channel. It's really awesome to see how this community has been growing so far. We have 16,000 subscribers. But all that being said, today we're talking about Nucleus Vision, and certainly I think that this technology is really making a name for itself in the world of cryptocurrency. I think whenever anybody says anything about the Internet of Things, it's certainly very interesting from a investing perspective to be thinking about this sort of stuff in 2018. Talking about the Internet of Things is certainly being ahead of the game. And one of the things that I really like about cryptocurrency at the moment is the fact that it is so early in the game, and it's really awesome to see how far these technologies actually have ahead of them in respect to the fact that blockchain technology and so forth, all the various things that cryptocurrencies make available in respect to society, it's definitely going to really be a variable that has significant changes in the context of how things are going to be looking in the future. It's really like the invention of the wheel when you think about, or the invention of the internet again, that's definitely what the Internet of Things is, of course. I mean, it's even more than that, because it's every single object basically that we interact with that's worth mentioning being put online for the first time. Now, you think about when every human being first got on the internet and how big of a opportunity that was and so forth. Well, when it comes to the Internet of Things, it's certainly an interesting development, to say the least. So Nucleus Vision and the combination of cryptocurrency technology with this sort of Internet of Things paradigm shift, as it's certainly it's unfolding in front of our eyes, it's definitely something to be paying attention to in respect to the totality of where we can expect society to be headed in the future. I think Nucleus Vision, it's definitely has its place in the future of retail. It's basically looking forward 10 years from now. Retail will look completely different from the way it does right now, because technology can do so many things. It's definitely interesting to see the way that all these different cryptocurrencies and so forth are changing the way that people perceive and do their things in their everyday lives. And fundamentally, one of the things that I think about when I look at this list of cryptocurrencies right here, I always think to myself, what are these technologies actually doing in the real world that's going to have an actual impact on the way that people live their lives? And Nucleus Vision is certainly one of those technologies that comes to mind. So it definitely makes sense that social media has been paying so much attention to NCash as things have been developing and moving forward. And my analysis of cryptocurrencies is fundamentally data driven. You guys know that that's really what my area of knowledge is basically the data perspective of these things. And I think that Nucleus Vision definitely has a lot of variables that have come into alignment in regards to that very significant fact. And I think that the team that's working on it is definitely has a good vision for it and so forth. So it is definitely interesting. And especially where we're looking at the market cap right now at 258 billion. It's definitely interesting to see which technologies have been making a name for themselves, especially because it's pretty easy for cryptos to be getting positive positive attention when everybody's happy with, things at their all-time highs. But then when things are sort of going through what has been referred to, and I generally agree with this statement, we're certainly definitely going through some sort of correction right now. Whether you think it's a healthy correction or whether you think that it's the end of the world, I mean, that's on you. But for the most part, it is fundamentally interesting to see how Nucleus Vision has managed to move forward and so far. And then all the different, these Crypto Gazette article, Nucleus Vision takes steps to becoming a global currency. This one's interesting for 4 hours ago. NCash, it basically talks about the trade, where NCash is trading right now, and how it's basically 4% from where it was last week. Which is all right. When you consider the fact that, Bitcoin's where it's at and all these different trends and so forth, there's a lot to be said as far as analysis of those different variables and so forth. But, NCash is definitely an interesting technology, I think, when it comes to connecting things and so forth, in as far as the Internet of Things. And it's definitely very exciting in regards to, looking forward and seeing, especially one of the things that interests me the most about NCash is the fact that they're basically moving in the direction of putting users in control of their data again, and that's definitely a huge opening of when people walk into a store, they have their phones on them, so that data is available for that corporation that they're walking inside, and that's one of those things that's not being capitalized on the current retail. There's customers every single day who walk into various different retail outlets, and something like NCash creates that sort of reward system that enables people to use information and so forth to their advantage, and leverage that sort of information. And it's a whole separate basically set of circumstances that's going to be creating sort of an extra dimension when it comes to the way that people operate sort of in the digital sphere of things. So it is definitely interesting to be paying attention to NCash Nucleus Vision in this time, especially in the light of the Internet of Things, and in the new developments in the new deals and so forth that Nucleus Vision's associating itself with. And I definitely recommend that you guys go and follow Nucleus Vision on their Twitter. You guys can find them. It's at Nucleus Vision, and it's definitely Twitter is a really great resource when it comes to cryptocurrency, and I definitely recommend that everybody be on Twitter. And even if you don't have a Twitter, you should probably make one, just because Twitter is such a great resource when it comes to getting information and up-to-date information regarding these technologies, and really being in the know when it comes to what the community is talking about and so forth. And all that being said, I definitely recommend that you guys go and follow me at CryptoTuber on Twitter, because it is definitely a great community that we have growing on Twitter, and I'm definitely happy to see all the community and so forth, all the different friends that I've been able to make because of Twitter, and having our community across so many different social media platforms. So all that being said, I'm definitely interested in seeing where Nucleus Vision can position itself in the future. And it's always interesting to be getting your information from various different sources, but I would always recommend that you guys go to the most authoritative sources, go directly to the source, basically. And but this I'm actually going to recommend another YouTube video, because it's always important to watch. Basically, in cryptocurrency, knowledge is power. So yeah, you guys would want to definitely go and check out this video. This guy, Crypto Bros, this is a really great channel. I'd actually recommend that everybody go subscribe to this channel. Maybe we can get him up to 3,000 subscribers, because this guy really does have a really awesome way of explaining things and going into detail regarding this Crypto Nucleus Vision. And so I'll actually be including a link to this video down in the description below. So if you guys are interested in learning interesting about the timeline and roadmap and so forth, and a lot of the different he covers a lot of similar things we've talked about in this video, and also expands upon those points. I mean, it's a 19-minute video. It's a little bit longer than this one, so if you guys are interested in sitting down and really getting educated in regards to Nucleus vision, I mean, it's always interesting to learn these things. So yeah, you guys can go and definitely check out this. The link to this video will be provided down in the description, as well as the link to my Twitter. But all that being said, you guys, I have to say this standard disclaimer. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment, educational purposes only, and I'm not your dad. So I'd always say that you guys should definitely go and do your own research and make your own decisions, and that's, I'm not accountable. You know what I mean? It's basically this video is directed towards my cousin. This is a video for him. It's not a video for you. It's basically just me sharing my opinion, and all that's just a standard disclaimer. You guys know the deal when it comes to all those things on these videos and so forth. You guys need to definitely make sure that you get your information directly from the source when it comes to these things. But all that being said, you guys already know. But yeah, it is interesting to see where cryptocurrency has been developing, and in regards to the public consciousness and how people perceive these technologies and the physical application that they could have in the real world. And I think we could see NCash really establishing itself on to a greater degree as things continue to move forward. And it is definitely exciting to be where we are today in regards to cryptocurrency and all the developments that are in store as things continue to develop, especially when it comes to the Internet of Things and so forth. But all that being said, you guys, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, put on post notifications. Obviously all the deals, you know what to do. Share the video and so forth. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this piece of content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.